everybody. It's Maurice back again, coming here to talk to you today about why you need to start your own YouTube channel, right? So, you might be looking at the title and you're like, hey, what do you know about YouTube? You've got like a couple of videos, right? But, I've been on YouTube probably since it was, first created back in the mid 2000s and such, but it wasn't until like 2011 when I created my first account. I wanted a way to save videos to a playlist for when I was studying, in college. I was a bio major and just wanted to watch videos related to the topics that my professors run over, but you know how they do in college, they just brush past that stuff. So having access to videos that had lengthy breakdowns, that was my main reason for using YouTube. But over the years, it just became mostly a form of entertainment between listening to music, prank videos, and nowadays we see all these dating shows, right? Pop the balloon and whatnot. YouTube is a very entertaining space for a lot of us, right? But I learned something the other day, and YouTube is actually promoting small content creators to talk about YouTube. They're looking to get more people onto the platform, and it's sort of, a light bulb went off in my head, right? I'm like, hey, I post a lot of content on other social media platforms. Why not also post on YouTube, right? You might think, hey, I need to have fancy editing software where I put, all these clips in, add music, where I've got like a personal videographer and things like that. But all you really need is your phone. Nowadays on YouTube, you simply, this isn't a phone, but it's a battery. You simply record like this as opposed to like this, and you just put it up right here. You talk about whatever you want to talk about. Your 9 to 5, your 5 to 9, whatever the time, it's gonna be fine, Like, you could talk about, I don't know, go in your city, go on a little walking tour, give the people, access to things that they could never see. I just saw a video the other day by one of my favorite creators. He just did a tour of the Intrepid, the USS Intrepid. I'm in New York City and I've never even been there, so that was a cool experience for me to see. So yeah, YouTube, man, like the possibilities are endless. Not only is YouTube rewarding people for using the platform, but I truly think that there's tons of benefits, health benefits that you can derive from using the platform, right? I've had my channel for like a couple of days now, or actually this channel, I've been posting content for a couple of days now, and it's so easy. Like, I literally just showed you. You just get the video. You gotta find on the YouTube app, there's a plus sign. You press that. You can record within the app, or you simply upload a video. Like landscape mode, that's what they call this. That's all you gotta do. No editing, no music, no nothing, no effects. It's so simple. Look at what people are doing in the space and simply copy what they're doing. The titles, the hashtags. I seen something that said hashtag life, hashtag YouTube, hashtag subscribe. If you put that in your description and your title, you'll be good to go. if you want to grow a channel, build up a following, and then pivot to whatever specific niche content you wanna post, you can do that. Um, for me, I'm all about health and wellness and motivation, things like that. And I'm really interested to see where this thing goes. So not only am I gonna utilize this strategy that these smaller content creators are benefiting from, but I'm gonna still post my motivational content as I go along, and hopefully you guys tune into some of that as well. And we're building it as we fly it, as they say, right? Um, follow the formula, follow the formula that works, and that's it. It's very simple, guys. Um, YouTube. So you can literally diary your life on YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but I never personally wrote in a diary. Um, like, honestly, do people even go back and read their entries from back in the days? I don't know. If you're a person who used the diary in the past, or if you still use a diary, let me know. I feel like having a YouTube channel is almost like a form of therapy, right? Talk therapy. You can talk about any topic you want. Um, you can bounce ideas off of people in the YouTube space and use that as an outlet to handle your emotional issues, right? Not a lot of people want to talk to a therapist in real life. Not a lot of people have the access to do that. Now, I am not talking down on therapy. As a health and wellness advocate, I can never do that. But I'm simply offering an alternative for you to use YouTube as a form of therapy, right? Especially in the new year, people are looking for ways to change things up, right? Insanity, that's a form of mental chaos, right? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting different results. So if we're living our lives doing the same old things and we're realizing we're stuck in the same positions, what incentive do you have to not have a YouTube channel, right? What can you lose from starting a YouTube channel? Absolutely nothing, right? The sky is the limit. Like, the sky is only the limit. Say you start a YouTube channel, and you, in that first year, I think the requirements they say are 1,000 subscribers and is it 4,000 watch hours? I've got to verify that. If you know the answer to that, let me know in the comments. But the sky is only the limit. If you start a channel and you reach that, you get monetized. If you start a channel and you don't reach that in a year, well, you can do that in another year. So it doesn't necessarily even have to be in a separate year. It's just a rolling 365-day count, right? So basically, any span of 365 days consecutively, if you reach those numbers, the 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 watch hours, you can get monetized. And say, as you're doing these YouTube videos where you're talking about YouTube, say that you're doing that and you're still posting whatever it is that you want to talk about, right? If you want to have a sports channel, if you want to talk about fashion, if you want to talk about hair, I know a lot of people do hair nowadays, a lot of people do lashes and all that. Beauty channel, why don't you, record yourself doing your work on a client? Boom, that's content. It's like habit stacking. If you're already gonna do these things in life, you might as well record it. What do you have to lose? It's a nice way for you to remember this as you get older. You can leave a legacy for future generations, right? Say you got kids, say you got nieces and nephews, and they want to know what your life was like back when you were a youngster, a young whippersnapper, right? They can go to your YouTube channel. So If you post motivational content, you can motivate them, 10 years from now. Like, say you got little 5-year-old nephews and nieces, and they don't really have the concept of these sort of motivational, inspirational topics yet. If you create videos now, those will forever be there, as long as you don't delete them, right? And as long as you follow copyright guidelines and stuff like that, right? Those videos will still be there. So you can motivate people in your life by creating videos. It's such a beautiful concept, and I never ever thought about it, right? If you grew up in the Vine era, early, when was this? Like early 2010s. We would always post stupid little short form content that was entertaining, and we would always have like laughs among our friends. Why not spread that creativity to a larger audience? And then you can get paid for it too. That's crazy. That is crazy. If you watched my first video that I posted, I discussed the 7 virtues, and I contrasted those with the 7 deadly sins, right? Pardon me, I gotta drink some water, which I only got a little bit left. It's flu season out here. Yeah, so if you've got content ideas, I would just suggest, hey, post on YouTube, right? If you like to go to sporting events, post a little video, get you a little gimbal, tripod, post up in the line, right? Like, you can record yourself before you get into the stadium, you can record yourself tailgating, all that fun stuff, right? Use your creativity. There's no wrong answer. Like, if you want to post it, just do it. Just do it. It's really that simple. Couple of tips that I've read about, besides the ones that I've already expressed. So let me just recap again. Landscape mode is your friend. Make sure that you are recording in a suitable format that'll allow the videos to be exported easily. So I believe they mentioned 4K 30 FPS. In my very first video, I had 4K 60 FPS. That took forever to export, so definitely don't do that. But once I got over that hurdle, I then made like 2 or 3 additional videos in the span of a couple of days. Like, it is so easy to post on YouTube, and I had no idea. Obviously, things have kind of changed where, vlogging was a big thing a couple of years ago. I don't really know the history like that, but if you're a big YouTube person, you probably have been, noticing the trends and things like that. A lot of heavily edited videos, like those prank videos, those would be, some of the most, I guess, popular content that was on the platform. It's still popular, but it's become, I guess, sort of saturated now, and they're looking for smaller content creators to build up the platform and things like that, right? Things are changing, so you gotta adapt with the times. That's life. So you don't wanna see time pass you by and you miss out on opportunities just because you didn't try, right? The pain of regret is way greater than the pain of rejection, right? So that speaks to the idea that I mentioned about just starting. If you start a YouTube channel and you realize you don't get monetized in that first year, no biggie. You still have opportunities to get monetized in the future, versus you let the time pass by, a couple of years, maybe the algorithm is different, and you missed out on that opportunity to grow an audience and then discuss whatever you're passionate about, right? You don't want to have that feeling. I didn't want to have that feeling, so that's why I'm here, man. Like I like to motivate people. Um, Knowing about health and wellness, that's my area of expertise. I mentioned to you guys, I studied biology. Never wanted, I mean, I did want to become a doctor, but at this point, I do not want to be a doctor. Do not see myself being a doctor, would not see myself being a doctor. Um, that's a whole nother story. If you want me to talk about my pre med journey, you know, detailing my college story and then post college, first couple of years out of college, let me know in the comments and I can probably create a video on that. Um, but then again, you know, we're really trying to talk about YouTube itself. That's what the people I've been watching are saying. You know, um, YouTube, man, like I really don't know what else to say. Let's see where the journey takes us. I would encourage you all to start creating your own not platforms, your own channels, and discuss the same thing I'm discussing now. Just, you know, Google or search um, search for videos titled like YouTube is easy nowadays or something. Like use that in the title of your own videos. There's one particular creator that I've been seeing. I'll shout him out, Dante London. He and his wife have been, you know, pushing this strategy forward for a couple of weeks now, and it's been changing their life to the point where they're able to change their housing situation, right? Living in low income housing, and now they're getting ready to move into a luxury apartment. They just posted a video today, a couple of hours ago, saying that they're getting ready to head to the car dealership, get a brand new car. They had a '03 car from damn near 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. And now they're about to get a brand new car. So YouTube is changing people's lives, and why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? It's like, it's a no-brainer for me. So yeah, guys, that's all I really gotta say. And yeah, man, YouTube, I'm really, really interested to see where this journey takes us. If you're watching this video through the algorithm, just want to plug my channel a little bit more. Feel free to watch my longer video to learn more about what I do. But this is a channel that glorifies the good. That's the name of it, Glorify the Good. We're all about chasing virtue in this life, in a society, in a world that sort of glorifies negative things like drugs, alcohol, toxic relationships, the, you know, prominence of like sexual content in media and like in the music industry. It's really crazy. We just want to promote positive behaviors in people so that they can tap into their full potentials as human beings and create something positive in the world. So a YouTube channel that helps others, right, in whatever that may be, right? If you want to teach people about a topic that you're an expert at, you have every incentive to create a YouTube channel and start posting content. So I really, really want to encourage you guys to do that. Like I said, we build as we fly. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing. So I'm going to learn from these videos that I'm making, and I'm only going to get better from here. So that's all I really got to say. Thank you guys for watching, and talk to you soon. Peace.